The following podcast is brought to you by the Geeks 2 Network, and all opinions are those of the hosts. Listener discretion is advised. It's time to talk wrestling. This is the Dave Dynasty Show.
And welcome to the Dave Dynasty Show. I am your host, Dave Dynasty. This is episode 10. We've hit the double digits. Yay, yay, yay. I am joined, as I always am, by...
The Train Monkey.
That's right, Trade Monkey.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's apparently... Oh, no. According
like The Rock said, you shut your mouth and know your role.
Well, according to Isaiah Ruiz at Z Media, everybody go talk shit to him, ZII Media. Apparently, I'm a train monkey. T-R-A-N. T-R-A-I-N.
Well, you are certainly something. Maybe you'll be T-R-A-N-E like the band. Train Monkey. Are you a train monkey?
Train monkey, there you go.
Is that kind of a groupie thing? Or you?
Well, isn't train spelled like train? T-R? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it's T-R.
Okay, wait a minute. Like T-R-A-N-E, that's like freaking air conditioners. Or
yeah, it's like a mechanical company or something.
Why would I know that?
I don't know.
I'm like, I have nothing. Oh.
It's like some weird little like pen.
Maybe that's what Train Monkey means. Are you a groupie for the band Train?
You know, I'd
How
be
many
alright
members
with
have you
that.
slept with?
One. So far.
Tell me it's the lead singer. Tell me it's not like the bass player.
No, it's the lead singer. You at least shoot for the lead singer, but then you settle for like lead guitarist.
Well, hook those guys up. We'll get us a new song for the
You're right.
podcast. I'm not a big, necessarily that huge a fan of Train, but whatever. I mean,
You're like, I'll take it.
if you're gonna sleep with somebody, get something out of it.
I'm kidding, by the way, but I do like
I
Train.
don't know if you are.
I like Train. They're a good band.
Well, that's why you're a Train Monkey.
Hey, so still. Hey, that mister.
That should be your theme music.
It should.
You kind of got a Moulin Rouge thing going.
Moulin Rouge.
Lord, we just jumped.
We just jumped right into it.
Well, I don't even know what happened there. How did we get into, within 30 seconds of a wrestling podcast, start talking about the band Train?
Much less me sleeping with a member of the band Train.
Well, that seems more viable than anything else. My goodness, when the wheels fall off, they just don't waste any time.
It's like they fly off.
Oh man! So what all do we got going on? Okay, well let's start. Hey, I want to throw out a quick thanks to Pillow Pal Imaging or Pillow Pal Image. Okay, wait, excuse me, Pillow Pal Imagine.
Yeah, Pillow Pal Imagine.
And Film Rose Film, who have been doing some logo work for us. Bilbo
Baggins.
I'm totally distraught over you sleeping with Train. Pillow Pal Imagine. They did the logo for an upcoming project we're going to talk about here in a second that we got coming out. And Film Rose Film's doing some very cool kind of tribute logos. They did we put the one out there that looks like the old NES Pro Wrestling game for the Dave Dynasty Show. But he's got a lot of cool kind of tribute spoof logos that I wanted done and doing some good work. So thanks to those guys. You can look them both up on Facebook. Pillow Pal Imaging. Imagine. Good.
Yes, Pillow Pal Imagine and Film Rose.
And Film Rose. First I misspelled Train, then I can't say the word Imagine.
It's all good. It's all good. Everyone has their bad days.
You and your sex tape with the Train guy just got me totally out of whack. Anyway, go check them on Facebook. You need any work done, hit those guys up. Good dudes. Do good work. But the project I spoke of is we're going to, hopefully this week, record our first episode of our new YouTube show we're going to do called Wrestling and Booze.
Yes,
Two very good things. And basically what that will entail is me and Ike, but we might occasionally have other guests or different people on there just to see what happens, mix it up. But basically, we will pick a wrestling match from any time period, any genre, we don't care, whatever it is. We're just going to pick some weird stuff. And basically, we're going to drink, and when we're feeling pretty good, we're going to watch this match, and we're just going to talk. It's kind of like a Mystery Science Theater with alcohol and tights.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. If we literally are talking about you sleeping with band members of Train, and we're both sober as hell.
Yeah.
What are we going to do when we drink?
That's a good question.
But good stuff. Got a couple guys matches I want us to do that'll be fun. Be fun to work with. So anyway, check that out. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube so that you can get those episodes. And you should already be subscribed to us because you can listen to all the podcasts on there if that's the way you want to do it. And if you don't do it there, then make sure hit us up on iTunes or SoundCloud. Like, subscribe, share, rate and review, do all that stuff. It all helps us out, and we appreciate it. This is episode 10, like we said, though.
Yes, it is.
Got a very cool interview that Ike did with Brother Reed. One half of tag team known as the Brotherhood, but he also does a lot of singles matches, regular at IWA Mid-South, a couple other places.
Yep.
Good guy, good kid.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Good hand, as they would say. And just keep your eye out. This kid's going to be something. So listen to the interview. Go check his stuff out. Follow him so that you can say you knew of him when. He's a good guy, good kid. What else we got? Oh, but not only is this episode 10, but we're also going to drop episode 11, which is going to be Warner's Wisdom 6-Pack Volume 1.
Warner's Wisdom 6-Pack.
Which is basically just a compilation of the first 6 nuggets of Warner's Wisdom. I put that together to do it. I re-listened to them, and I still laughed. Still good stuff.
He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
He's
I literally,
something.
once again, brought tears to my eyes from laughter when he used the line, "Punch him in his cocksucker."
Yeah, I remember that.
I've heard that line before, but just to hear old Mancer say it.
That was something, dude.
But anyway, hey, you get that stuff all the time. Go check out Mance on social media. He's on the Twitter and the Facebook.
I'm surprised he knows how to use Twitter and
the
Facebook.
Instagram. He's on all that funny stuff. He posted something, I believe, on Instagram the other day about his attorney being Clarence Mason. Remember Clarence Mason back from the Attitude Era?
I do.
Funny stuff. And his Warner's Wisdom today is a classic. He was in right. It's like 12 minutes long today.
Really?
And it's good stuff. All I know is this: he kicks right into it. Immediately, his first story is talking about Van Hammer. So that's all you need to know.
Wow.
Good stuff. So yeah, and then what else? So check out our sponsor, LuchaMaskUSA.com. Guys, you are running out of time for Christmas. It's almost here. We're like 3 weeks away. Actually, 3 weeks to the day we're recording it.
Yeah. Yep.
So hey, get on the word. Go to Lucha Mask USA. Order me some shit. I like stuff. But yeah, if you have a wrestling fan who likes lucha, and what wrestling fan doesn't like lucha, go on there. They've got masks, shirts, figures.
The only wrestling fan that doesn't like lucha is if they're a communist.
It's okay. What?
Just remember that.
Yeah, sit over there and dream about your band.
Knowledge is power.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes.
Oh, and then also, speaking of holiday Christmas shopping, you guys all know you're going to shop online.
Oh, yes.
You all know you're going to go to Amazon and you're going to order stuff. Everybody
does
it. That's the way to do it now, right? That's the easiest way. You go on there. It's cheap. You order enough, you get free shipping. It's right to your house. You don't have to get out and deal with the crazies and the people fighting. So you're going to do it. So if you're going to do it, why not help us out? All you have to do, go to DaveDynasty.com. Right there in the middle of the page, there's a link. You can't miss it. Click on that link. It'll take you straight to Amazon.com and do your shopping. It costs you no extra money, nothing for you, and we get kickback on anything that's ordered through our link.
We do.
And it'll help with the production costs, help with some advertising stuff. We're talking to lots of different people. I'm actually talking to 3 different promotions about doing some sponsorship stuff. And these are promotions that I'm into, that I enjoy. So hey, help us out. Give us money. But it costs you nothing extra. Just go through that link and do your shopping. We get some kickback. It's a win-win. You're going to do it anyway. Why not help out us?
There's a bit of cash-oolah coming our way.
Help out the little guys like Ike.
Whoa, now.
Mrs. Train Lean Sager. Ah! All right, let's just go. Hey, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not even going to. If you're not going to tell me a wrestling headline, don't even speak.
I was just going to say, do you even know his name?
I have no idea what his name is.
If I'm honest, I don't even know his name.
Oh, you slut.
Yeah, right?
You slept with a guy and don't even know his name.
I completely don't even know his name.
I've lost all respect for the T-shirts that I'm imagining I could make with this train monkey thing now.
I just imagine Isaiah right now is having a heyday with this.
His head's probably about to explode.
For real.
Cannot wait to see the Twitter feedback after this.
So the guy from Train.
Isaiah did some nice Photoshop edits putting your head onto monkey bodies.
Yep.
Maybe we can tie in the band Train. I want to make a cool YouTube video and overdub that Hey Soul Sister, since that's your love-making song now.
There you go.
Was he singing that to you?
No, let's actually. I want to point out the picture I made of you.
Of me?
Yeah, remember that?
The Last Supper picture?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Go check out Twitter. I am at the Dave Dynasty. He's at Pint-Sized Beast. Between the two, you can see, he photoshopped my face in the Last Supper. I didn't see it at first. You said something about it, and then I saw that you.
I try to make it like small enough to where like it seems like it goes in there.
Let me tell you something right now. If I was at the Last Supper, and this is, I'm not real, I don't know all my biblical history, but isn't this right around the time that Judas betrayed Jesus, right?
Yeah, right
in
about.
that vicinity.
Yeah.
If I was there,
Well, not really.
it was in the time frame.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't Judas at the Last Supper. So it was right after.
Yeah, but
whatever the case may be, if I was there at that time,
Yeah.
I'd have been booking and promoting that match and selling tickets. There wouldn't have been any back alley sneak attack. It would have been Judas versus Jesus, the main event at Bible Mania.
Monday, Bible Mania.
The carny promoter in me
No
would have been
idea.
making some money off of it. That is so sacrilegious.
Probably.
No more so than you photoshopping my face on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I'm just as bad. But I mean, really though, like, no, that wouldn't be.
So I'm just curious though. The singer for Train.
That wouldn't have happened now. That would have happened near Easter.
What were his drops of Jupiter like? Give me a wrestling headline. This is so weird. We haven't even started the drinking show yet.
Oh
This
my
is so
God.
weird. Oh my!
All right, first wrestling headline.
We're going to. We're going to hell.
Young Bucks signed 2-year deal with Ring of Honor.
That's right, because all the talk was Young Bucks were going to WWE. I thought it was happening. I believed it was happening. So much to the point where I assumed they were going to probably drop the tag titles to the Briscoes at Final Battle. I thought it was going to be a done deal. There was definite interest. But they didn't. They signed a 2-year extension. They're still with them in New Japan. Still work PWG. They can still work overseas dates that don't conflict and whatever else. But the fact of the matter is this. Honestly, if the Young Bucks had taken the WWE, which is probably an NXT, whatever it may be, it's probably not any more money than they're making right now.
Not a whole lot, probably
Because
not.
they're making good deals, and apparently they got a little pay raise with this, but they make so much money off T-shirts and everything now, and they're in that cool position to be able to call their own shots and do their own thing. So, yeah, they signed a 2-year thing with Ring of Honor in New Japan. Very cool. Lots more super kick parties over the next 2 years. I have to admit, I was intrigued by them going to WWE, but I'm pretty happy that they're staying.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You know,
I mean, I was pretty cool about them going to WWE if it happened, but at the same time, I like them at Ring of Honor.
Yep, it'll be fun.
All right, so
All right,
ready
what's
for your next one?
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura regains NXT title in Ahsoka, Japan.
Yeah, not a surprise again.
No.
I think the whole reason Samoa Joe won the belt from him was so that there could be that big win it back moment when he was home in Japan.
Yeah, definitely.
But it was very cool. Very cool. Joe and Nakamura always have good matches. Nakamura is the man. I have to say he's one of the best in the world right now. So, yeah, it was cool. He regained the belt. They're trading that belt around all over the place. I saw a very inappropriate Twitter comment the other day. And if you don't know 80s wrestling, you probably won't know this, but I'm going to repeat it anyway. They said they're trading the belt around more than Missy Hyatt in the Carolinas. Oh, sorry, Missy. I love you. One of my childhood crushes. Go ahead.
Apparently, everyone's crushes. So TLC preview. That's all it says.
Yeah, let's
here.
talk
So we're
about
gonna
TLC.
That's
We're
tonight.
recording this on Sunday, so it's tonight. When you hear this on Monday, it'll be done. But the card's not bad. So let's talk about it. We got the title match, a TLC match. Ambrose Styles.
Yeah.
You already know that's going to be insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be good though.
Both those guys. What do you think Ambrose is going to do with the TLC stuff? I mean, and Styles ain't afraid to do something.
Like I watched a match when he was what was his name before he? I always forget it. Dean Ambrose.
John Moxley.
Yeah, John Moxley. I saw a match at CZW, and
Yeah,
oh my god,
He did all the death matching.
like that was insane. Like the guy had a freaking baseball bat with like a bandsaw wheel, like little thing in there, and he was getting hit with it. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, it's funny because him and Drake Younger had all kinds of these huge violent matches, and Drake's like a referee now.
On the
in
WWE.
So it's funny. I mean, not funny, ironic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good to see both those guys up there. But yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these two are good. You throw tables, ladders, and chairs in there. There's gonna be some spots. Let's just hope nobody gets hurt.
I guarantee someone's jumping off a ladder to the outside of the ring through a table.
Probably, yeah.
I put $20 on that.
Probably. Then what else we got? There's a tables match for the women's title. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch. That'll be good.
Yeah, Becky Lynch will retain there, I think.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Cause
Alexa's, she's pretty good, though.
Is she?
She's a good heel. Yeah. I mean, she's not the best worker in the world, but she's a good heel.
Didn't I see that she put Becky Lynch through a table, just pushed her off the top bell or rope or ring or something like that?
Yeah. Then we have a ladder match for the Intercontinental title, Ziggler versus Miz. That'll be good. Miz is consistent. Ziggler's crazy.
I like
ladder
Ziggler.
matches are interesting. But I don't know in the grand scape of ladder matches if that will be, I don't know if it'll be epic, but
It'll be good.
it probably will because Ziggler will probably do something crazy.
I just hope they don't put the belt back on the Miz. That's all I hope.
Miz has the belt now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so did he win it back from
He won it
Ziggler?
in the 900th episode.
Oh, okay. Then I hope they put it back on Ziggler.
Tag title match: Orton and Wyatt versus Slater and Rhino. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm still not. I'm not too hip with this Orton with the Wyatt thing, but it's something different. But I don't know.
I like Heath Slater and Rhino.
Yeah, they're all right. But who knows? Maybe it's time that Bray will win a belt.
Yeah, I say he's not really won a belt in the
He's
WWE
not, no.
yet.
No. No DQ match: Carmella versus Nikki. Next. Chairs match: Kalisto versus Baron Corbin. This seems odd to me.
It does.
Kalisto's like half of Baron's size, and then Baron can use chairs. What's gonna happen here? I don't know.
Kalisto can use chairs, correct?
Yeah, they both can, but
Okay.
I love Kalisto. I'm not big on Baron, but
Wasn't he in the? Wasn't he doing all that cruiserweight stuff for a while?
yeah, a little bit. And I don't know. They don't know what to do with him.
They just kind
They need to put him in the cruiserweights, let him work those guys. But
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the card. I don't know if there's any pre-show matches or one of those pre-show, but yeah, not a bad show. We'll see what happens. Maybe, hopefully something cool. Hopefully something exciting. Maybe somebody will return. Who knows what's going to happen?
Hopefully something good happens.
That TLC match in the main event it'll be worth the show alone, though.
Yeah, I think that'll be the show saver. Although I was gonna say something, I don't remember what I was gonna say now.
Then why bring it up?
Because
I was going to say something, but I don't remember. Well, this is a podcast where you have to say something.
Well,
Why even bring it up?
I was about to say something. I was about to say it, but then as soon as I thought about it, it went away.
That's what happens. You want to phone a friend? Do you know Train's number?
Maybe. I might hit him up, be like, hey.
Yeah, you sound like you've already hit him up.
Boom, boom, boom. What's that music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
What? What's that got to do with anything?
That's where the phone a friend comes from. You know what I mean? Yeah. I used to watch that show all the
Let's
time.
take a break. For the love of all that is holy, let's take a break. And when we come back, our interview with Brother Reed. Stick around.
Visit LuchaMaskUSA.com for official high-quality Lucha masks and merchandise, straight from the luchadors themselves. They have a huge and always growing inventory, so check back often. That's LuchaMaskUSA.com.
And welcome to the Dave Dynasty Show. I am Ike Isaacs, and today I am here with some fresh young talent, Brother Reed. How are we doing today, sir?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. How are you, brother?
I'm great. So, of course, thank you for coming on the show. We're always happy to have anybody on the show because we love talking to people. We love talking to our young wrestlers.
Yeah.
Well, so we're just going to jump right into it, get this interview rocking and rolling. So, first question we always ask people when we bring them on here, we're just like, when did wrestling hook you? What hooked you about wrestling that made you want to become a wrestler?
Oh, man, honestly, it had to be the Hardy Boys, man. Definitely Jeff Hardy, watching him when I was younger. All the stuff he did, because, the stuff he did then was just like, it was so crazy then, but now, it'd be like, you see it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's so different.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I loved it.
So, yeah, okay, that's very cool. So then, was that when you were, younger? When did you start wanting to be a wrestler? I didn't know if that, because sometimes with wrestlers, they're, from the day I was, 5, I knew I wanted to be a wrestler. But then some people, when I was 20, I saw it on TV and wanted to see if I can get into that.
Well, since I was, really little, 2 or 3, I've always been, a huge wrestling fan. And then, when I turned 18, I was like, I want to do this. I want to pursue this. I want this to be my career. I want to try and be a wrestler. So that's what I did. I mean, a lot of people, give up on their dreams. I didn't want to be that person. So.
Absolutely. Well, so you're from Kentucky, is that correct?
Yeah, Louisville.
So, being from Kentucky, the Midwest has a bunch of wrestling promotions. More wrestling promotions than I don't even know. I can start naming 80 off the top of my head. So when you were younger, did you ever watch any indie wrestling? Is there any promotions in the Midwest that kind of hooked you?
Honestly, and this they sound bad, but I didn't know of any independent wrestling promotions. I was just strictly WWE fan. I watched WCW too, but when CM Punk came along, I watched his DVD or whatnot, and they were talking about IWA Mid-South, and they mentioned OVW, and those are the ones I knew about, before I got into wrestling. And I knew about, as I got older, I knew more about indie wrestling, like PWG and, Ring of Honor and stuff like that. But when I was younger, I knew about IWA Mid-South, but I didn't really go to the shows and watch, or I didn't really keep up with it. It was just strictly WWE for me then.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. Actually, I can relate to you in that. I didn't start watching any independent wrestling until I was 20. But no, but definitely, that happens. So, so then you were talking about watching some CM Punk, and you talked about watching the Hardy Boys when you were younger. So, right now, if you were going to sit down and watch some wrestling for enjoyment, who would you watch, and what promotions would you watch?
Let's see. I really enjoy watching PWG. That might be a cliche answer, but it's really exciting to me, just the style and the athleticism of the wrestling there. Like everyone's super talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like watching. It's almost like watching a video game. They're so they're perfect with everything almost,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really enjoy watching that. And watching stuff like that just kind of motivates me to do more,
Yeah, absolutely.
But for enjoyment and entertainment, I usually watch. I watch WWE. I'm a WWE mark. And I'm a huge AJ Styles fan, so I mean, I'm always when AJ Styles is on there, I'm on there. I'm watching.
Absolutely, yeah. AJ Styles is indeed the phenomenal one. I'm a huge AJ Styles mark myself, so I feel you there. Excuse me. So, like we were talking about, independent wrestling, we're talking about PWG. So, when it comes to independent wrestling, there's a lot of things that happen in independent wrestling. There are good things, there are bad things, and then there are the unsavory things. So, in your opinion, with such an amazing scene as the independent scene is, what is the best and worst part of being about it, or being a part of it? What's the worst and best part about that?
Let's see. The best part I'd say about it is, connections and meeting new people, meeting friends, lifetime friends. And, the bad part, I'm trying to think. The bad part. The bad part, is just, I'd have to say the injuries, risking the injuries, because, in independent wrestling, a lot of people do a lot more for a lot little, so they're really putting their bodies on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's risky. So that's what I would say that'd be the worst thing, in my opinion, would be risking injury.
Yeah, absolutely. And and when you're in the independent wrestling scene, you don't really, if you work for the WWE or if you work for some big promotion, they have
Hmm.
insurance.
Yeah,
When you're an independent wrestler, that if you break an arm or if you bust your nose or you do something like that, you have to pay for that.
yeah.
So I definitely see where you're coming from there. Excuse me. So, you're part of a kind of an incredible generation here for young talent. You're part of a pretty awesome scene in the independent circuit. And from what I
Oh yeah.
heard here, you travel and work a lot with guys like Cole Radrick, Corey Storm, and Jonathan Wolf.
Oh yeah.
So some pretty
Those are my
amazing
buddies.
talent. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was your little chain gang type deal. So you guys are a very eclectic and very talented group of people. What is it like working with these guys? What is it like traveling with them?
Oh man. As I was saying about the good part, it's bonding and traveling together and making lifelong friends. That's the best part. I mean, wrestling is awesome. Wrestling with them, wrestling against them is great. But like, my favorite part is traveling with them. And the connections and being goofy and stuff. Just the little things.
Yeah,
Having
absolutely.
fun, enjoying life.
Absolutely. So then, you probably travel with them a lot, I'm sure. I mean,
Oh yeah.
is there any, what's the fun, well, tell us like a really funny story about traveling with them.
Let me think.
And it doesn't have to be PG. It can be R-rated.
um, I think I was traveling with Corey Storm once. We're going to IWA, and we were like leaving, I think, Red Lobster, and as we're pulling out, we see these girls. Right, this is like a month or 2-3 months ago, maybe max, and they're walking in. We roll down the window. And we're like, hey, like, hey, you got a boyfriend? And she tried to keep walking, and we were like, no. Do you have a boyfriend? So she was like, yeah, whatever. So, it was embarrassing, though, because we were kind of salty that she had a boyfriend, but, they had boyfriends. So it's pretty funny. I thought it was funny.
So, you said you work with like Corey Storm and Jonathan Wolf, right? And you work with
Yeah.
Cole. And actually, it's funny because we had Cole on the show not too long ago, and he was telling us crazy stories, just very interesting, crazy stories. But definitely, tell us? Here's another question for you. Tell us a funny story about in-ring stuff. I don't know if you've probably wrestled these guys a lot. Is there any funny in-ring stories or in-promotion type deals that you guys have had?
Oh, man. It's a funny one I have. It wasn't with them. But I was up at a Rockstar, right? And I was doing a training match with Trey Miguel and I think it was Clay and it was someone else. We're in the match, and Clay's beating down on Trey, and this man lets off. He rips a loose one and like farts, and it's like the silent one. It's death. And he's like stomping me. He's like, "You just shit yourself." It was so funny. Like it smelled so bad.
And you're right up on them too. So you're wrestling.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, "Oh man." Yeah.
So now you gotta get the shit kicked out of you and smell that.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh gosh.
terrible.
So we're talking about people you wrestle with, and
Mhm.
of course, when we have people on here, we obviously do our homework on them, and we also watch your matches and stuff, and you have a lot of tag matches with Mickey Muscles as the Brotherhood.
Uh-huh.
So
Mhm.
I was actually curious about how you guys started teaming. That seems kind of like an interesting grouping there.
Well, I started training in December. I went to WWA, and I trained December, January, and they came up to me and they were like, "We got this interesting character for you guys or whatnot. We want you guys to be like this trio called the Brotherhood or whatever." And I don't think we had the name at the time, but they were like, "We want you to be a trio or whatever, and we want you to come out here every week we talk about discrimination and all this stuff. And yeah, we were the only black guys in the company. So mixed or whatever, any with color. The only people with color there, even for me, we had the most black in us. So so we're like, all right. And then he brings in Nikki, and he's like, this is who you're going to be teaming with. I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? No, he's a really nice guy. So as I'm watching him during the show, I'm like, because I know I can do a lot of flips and stuff, but I didn't know that, anything about wrestling. And I'm watching him, and he's doing flips and shit, too. So I'm like, I hope this motherfucker can't flip better than me. Like, I was like, because he was just doing a lot of, like, moonsaults, and he's really agile, and he was good then. Because Mickey has been wrestling for about 5, 6, maybe 7 years. And this was January. I was training then. And, they put us together as a team, and I had my first match, I think the first week of March. And we teamed together against the System, which is Ray Waddell and Dakota France.
Mm-hmm.
We won. I hit I did 3, 4 moves the whole match. I was on the apron the whole time, just like the cheerleader. I'm so nervous. This is my first match. I think I hit a drop kick, standing moonsault, and a springboard forearm or something like that.
I got you.
Yeah. So then after that, we it was what was it? We had a show where it was a big battle royal or big Royal Rumble or whatever they call it. And they had a lot of people from different companies come in, and Maria was there, and the Rumble or whatever. And we talked to her, and she was like, I can get you guys down to OVW, for a dark match. So we went down to OVW, had a dark match. And they're like, you guys did pretty good, we keep bringing you guys back. We're going to put you with Rip so you guys can train. And because I wasn't getting the right amount of training in WWA. It was three sessions a month. It wasn't working. So I was like, I need all the extra training I can get. And I think I got some heat for it because, they didn't want me going down there because I didn't have enough experience or whatnot. But, sometimes you got to, do what you feel best. And that's what I did in that situation. And I'm super glad I did it because I got trained by Rip Rogers and learned so much. So
yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you got to branch out to get that experience you need.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
you and him, you and Mickey have probably wrestled quite a few matches together. Do you have a favorite match that you guys have wrestled?
My 3 favorite matches right now is we did a 6-man tag with Team IOU and Trip Cassidy.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Carnies. The Carnies.
Yeah, the Carnies.
At PWS. Dude, it was the funnest time ever. It was my favorite match. Everything was pretty crispy.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I have to say our match at IWA, Tuesday Night Throwdown against the Hooligans, awesomeness. And, yeah, we faced Dave and Jake Chris a week ago.
Right on. Well, that's good. I know the Carnies are a pretty good team. I should probably look that match up because that sounds really awesome. And Trip Cassidy, he's a hell of a worker too. But absolutely, that's cool stuff though. It's really cool. So, so you've accomplished quite a bit since you've started wrestling. I think you've definitely made strides. For as you're saying, you were getting very little training, and then you got a lot more, and you started getting really awesome. So, you're looking ahead now at a whole new year. 2016 is literally over in 20-some days, 25, 28, or however many days. I don't know what day it is. So, you've only got a month left until 2017. What are your goals until 27 or for 2017?
Right now, I've I feel like 2016, I did a whole lot. I'm actually really happy with 2016 because a lot of people don't get to do a lot of what they want to do, in their first year, and I haven't even hit a year yet. I'm not going to hit a year until the first fourth of 2017. So 2017, I'm looking to, branch out and, not pass up any opportunities at all, because I passed up a lot. I feel like I passed up a lot this year. Although I did do a lot this year, I feel like I passed up a lot. But 2017, I'm trying to, grow, tremendously and, literally go everywhere,
Yeah.
Literally everywhere. And, continue to, promote myself online or whatnot and over social media.
Absolutely.
And just continue to stride and be as good as I possibly can. That's all I can do right now. And just learn from everyone I can.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think that's actually really good goals. I definitely think that you can succeed that if you keep it up with it, man. Definitely. So, the next thing I was going to say is it kind of goes with your goals, but is there kind of a list of guys you want to wrestle in 2017 or just in the future in general?
Oh, man. There's so many guys I want to say. The list is good. It could go on forever.
Top 5. Give us your top 5.
Top 5 right now. That's hard. That's really hard. My top 5 would have to be, number 1 on my list would be, a dream match. The person I look up to the most is, of course, Ricochet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely want that match. I've been the person I looked up to since, before I started wrestling. And that's, one of the persons I looked up. I kind of, molded myself after starting out,
Yeah.
But I've kind of been doing my own thing, the past, 2-3 months, now that I've been doing singles wrestling more. But, yeah, Ricochet's on the top of the list.
Absolutely.
And Zachary Wentz, man. Oh, my gosh, he's awesome. I gotta face him.
Yeah, Zachary Wentz, definitely.
Yeah. I think we actually face each other in January, so I'm pumped for that.
Absolutely. Do you know where what promotion that's gonna be with?
It's in New York at Battle Club.
Okay.
Something like that, I believe. Yeah.
Right on. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then number 3, because I have a huge list. Number 3 would probably be Dave Christ one-on-one. I want that one-on-one match. We had a tag match with him, but I really want a one-on-one match.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Number 4, it'd probably be Sammy Guevara. I don't know if you heard of him.
I'm not familiar with him, no.
He's faced a lot of big names, and he was on the PWI or whatever, if I even pronounced it correctly, the top 500.
Yeah.
He was in the early 400s. He's done a lot for himself. And he's only 22, so and he's really, really good. And number 5 would have to be number 5 is a hard one because I kind of have a tag team in there, but I kind of have a singles match I want to do as well. The tag team is a group. They wrestle for House of Glory. They're called Private Party.
Okay.
But the singles match, it'd have to be my little bro Corey Storm. I haven't faced him one-on-one yet.
Yeah, definitely.
We travel together everywhere, but we have not faced each other one-on-one yet.
Wow, yeah, definitely. I would say that would be a really good match too. And I know Corey Storm, he's getting up there, and I think that'd be a really good match to see.
Oh, yeah.
If I were a promoter, I'd book that match. Well, definitely. So you have a very promising future, it looks like. So you definitely have to keep up with you. But where can everybody keep up with you? We're on social media. Where can fans follow you in your career?
Right now, you can follow me on Twitter at The Battery. Facebook, Myron Reed, Brother Reed, whichever one. You'll find me on there. And on Instagram, it's just reed.world.
Okay.
And besides that, following me, you guys, I'm at IWA every week. that's like my home right now. But other than that, I'm always on Facebook and Twitter, posting and promoting where I'll be at next. So.
Well, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Brother Reed, for coming on here and giving us an awesome interview. Definitely, that was some good stories, some good memories, some good just little snippets about your life. So, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Everybody, follow him on social media. Definitely keep up with him because you're looking at a very promising career. Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you on the show, sir.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.
Check out Geek Stew for all your geek and wrestling news and podcasts. Visit geek-stew.com. Gather round for life lessons from professional wrestling's own Mance Warner. It's Warner Wisdom.
All right, people. It's your boy, your favorite wrestler and mine, me, Mance Warner. I'm on the road. Y'all recognize that tune I was just playing? Huh, dummies? Okay, here's what's going on. It's another edition of Warner's Wisdom. This is episode 10, I believe. Get it? So, old Mancer, King of Big Dog Style, Lawrence and Light Beer. I'm on the road. I'm heading home. And I'm currently listening to, or I was, before I started talking to y'all people, I was listening to the Lost Boys soundtrack, baby. That old tune, I Still Believe. It's a classic tune. I used to party with the guy who was in that band that made that song. He played the saxophone. Hell of a hand, man. Hell of a talent on the saxophone. The boy could play. Anyways, back in 87, 88, I used to throw down with them boys. They're good. Hell of a band. I don't know what they're doing now. He owed me a little money. I don't talk to him no more. Let me get a backstory on that too real quick before I jump to my other topic here, my topic of the week. The dude in the Lost Boys song on the saxophone, we used to party with him. Do all the goodies, all the good time. One of the good time boys. Anywho, this boy got lippy one night. Forgot who he was. And it was me, him, and Van Hammer. So I'm sitting there, and this dude had a couple drinks. Got all lippy, started running his mouth, and I sat back for a second. I looked at him, I said, "Just how big of a boy you think you are, man? You don't come at old Mancer like that?" Me and Van Hammer put the boots in this sumbitch. Beat the brakes off of him. So I looked at Hammer. I said, "Hey man, why don't you just use that as your gimmick, dude?" Boom. Off to the races. Van Hammer. The man. This one for you, Van. Well, I just call him Hammer sometimes. Or Van, whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Okay, on to the topic. I got sidetracked there, talking to you people. Look at that car's turned over on the side of the road. So anywho, the topic for this week, and I'm going to go over it with y'all. Crack open this bad boy out here. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. So, this week, on the Dave Dynasty show, the best part of the Dave Dynasty show, Warner's Wisdom. I think we on episode 10. Still got a little cold because I'm always out on the road out here, tearing up towns, starting riots, fist fighting people. Tonight I had this old woman come up to me here. Start running her mouth. She got about one tooth in her whole mouth. And she's sitting here running her mouth, acting like people pay money to come listen to her talk, jaw jack, slack jaw fool. She out there running her mouth. And her baby is 2 seats over. Someone else is holding her baby. So I look over at this woman. She had all these shows. And I look at her, I go, take a look at her. She run her mouth. She got one tooth in there. I kid you not, man. I ain't shitting you one bit. She's holding some cheese fries in her hand. Why she care about them more than her baby? So I asked her, I looked at her, I said, why don't you hold your baby like you hold them cheese fries? She jumped up, came at me. Security ain't doing their job on Mance. Don't care, baby. Mance lay him out. She steps up to me, and the crowd starts thinking she gonna throw them cheese fries on me, right? I look at her, turn my back to her. I'm done talking to her. Look at her crowd. And they're saying she gonna throw these cheese fries. I go, look at her. Come on, people. You think she ever throws some cheese fries away from her entire life? She gonna eat them sons of bitches like she does since she about 12. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get to my point here. This is gonna be a long episode. I'm sorry, people. This is the way it's gotta be. So, on to the topic of the week here. I'm gonna teach you dummies, and this ain't just for pro wrestling. This is for life, man. To save money on the road. You're on vacation, taking your ugly kids on vacation, taking your ugly wife on vacation, going to see your family in another state. Whatever, man. Whatever y'all gonna be doing. Jesus Christ, getting hot in here. So, I'm gonna teach y'all how to save money on the road right here. Okay. First of all, you got budget. You gotta know how much money you got on you, how much money you got in no checkbook. In my case, in my fanny pack, before you hit the road. So you gotta know. You gotta plan out exactly what you got on you. So, that's step one. Know what you got on you, and then start thinking about what y'all gotta buy. For me, when I'm on the road, with some of the young boys, and God, they want to stop at every gas station. They go, Mance, we got to stop, man. And I go, you got pissed? We pull over to pee on the side of the road, man. Car comes by and takes the damn door off. It is what it is, man. It's a real car. We just drop them off. That's their problem, man. They don't put your real name on there and you get the real car. So, I get a rental car. I ain't gonna put a Mancer got a rental car. I'm gonna put one of the young boys' names on there. So I tear it all up, and that's his problem. He learned the lessons through me, man. Life lessons. So, plan out, budget, figure out what you're gonna be getting. Don't stop at every damn gas station. If you do gotta stop, you gotta get some gas. Okay, I understand that. Stop, get your gas, hit the road, man. You're good to go. You don't need to go in, look around. You don't need to get energy drink. You don't need to get a Gatorade. You don't need to get no water. You need something to keep you up. You talk to old Mancer. Reach in the fanny pack. You good to go, baby. I know a couple things, man. I know a couple things out here. Now, on to the next thing here. You got budget. You got to know how much money you got. Don't be stopping at every gas station. You go on gas station, you're going to be buying shit, man. You don't need to be buying nothing. Okay? Listen to me here, people. Follow me on this. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a smart man. So, stop, get your gas, hit the road. Now, when you budget, you got to think about this. Go to your show, go to your family function, go to your dinner, whatever it is. But you got to have your money set aside for the important things in life. So when I show up here, I'm telling y'all this advice, listen to me here. Don't just look at me and shake your head. I can tell you ain't paying attention. I can tell you ain't taking in my knowledge I'm giving to y'all, my wisdom. So, You get to your show. In my case, I get to my show. I'm going to sell some t-shirts, baby. Sell them gimmicks up there. Find me a spot over there, sell my stuff. Larry to Light Beer t-shirt. Beautiful t-shirts, man. The ladies love them. You wear one of these t-shirts, you're set, man. You're set for a night. Hit me up on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. I'll hook you up with a t-shirt. I'll give you a good deal, baby. Nah, sell my t-shirts, get my money. Got my fanny pack. I've already got my money on the side. I budget out my whole night. Get my payday. Get my green and my white. That means my green and my white envelope. My envelope, baby. I'm on the road. I'm good. I'm gone. Now it's where my budgeting come into play. I gotta get my light beer. I ain't driving on the way home. I got my light beer. And my goodies. And my fanny pack. That's what's important, people. You gotta be budgeting for the things that matter in life. For the things that matter in life, man. You gotta have your pen, your piece of paper, write down your budget, write down what you need. Plan it out, stick to it, save your money. Don't run up in every gas station. The show begins, the show ends. You hit the road. And that's where you make all your memories, man, on the road. With your buddies, with boys. And this goes for y'all people with your family. You're on the road. That's where you make your memories. Now, the memories ain't going to be good for y'all people. Because I seen your old ladies and your ugly kids. You got to go home to them every night. Jesus Christ. I feel for you, brother. I do. Oh, man, sir, I'm living a good life. Like I said, it's episode 10. On Monday, we're going to have more and more hits coming for you, people. Y'all just keep tuning in. Dave Dynasty Show, man. The good times keep on coming. Let me think if there's anything I forgot to tell y'all. Taught y'all how to budget, how to save your money, how to be smart and spend your money on the things that matter. The good times and memories. What else I got for y'all? Told y'all about my t-shirt. You know, for right now, I think that's about it for y'all. I can't be giving y'all all this great knowledge. I can't give you too much knowledge, man. Just enough. Y'all keep tuning in. This has been another edition of Warner's Wisdom. The best thing going on the podcast, on the intranet, on the Instagram, on the however y'all listen to this, on your phones, on the podcast, on I don't even know whatever y'all do to listen to this, man. Keep doing it. Alright, people. Go back to your crappy everyday lives. See you next time, dummies.
And we are back. After God, get over your crush.
I didn't have the microphone on for that one. Damn it.
Were you singing?
Yeah, I was singing
because those words were only for your lover.
My lover.
Well, there was another installment of Warner's Wisdom. Mance on a roll with that one.
He's. I don't know, man. I think we should call somebody because I don't know. There's something wrong with him.
You better call somebody. But anyway, good old Mance. Good old Mance. I think someday we need to let you interview Mance.
Yeah, I'd do that. That might be interesting, though.
That would be fun.
I don't, man. That sounds like dangerous, though. I feel like
we don't have to do it in person. We can do it.
Yeah, okay. I'd rather not do it. Nah, I mean, if you're not scared, Mance Warner, I mean, does that say more about you or me?
True. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so that's about all. We not going to really do any question and answers this week. We just kind of rolling with it, We rolling with the roll. So make sure you hit us up on the social media. You can find all the links to that at davedynasty.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. There's now a link up there, a little banner, so you can follow Ike Isaacs.
Yeah.
What's your Twitter again, here, Ike?
At Pint-Sized Beast.
Yeah, get on there and flame him. Send him good stuff. Apparently, he loves train.
Yeah,
more deeply than the normal person.
I I like Twitter. Twitter's a fun platform. It's a lot of fun to talk crap with people, and I like it when people give me some throwback. I like that.
You like it when they give you something.
It fuels the fire.
Yeah, but send any questions you have for the shows, any suggestions, any feedback. You can email us at dave@davedynasty.com or hit us on any of those social media outlets we talked about. You want to pick our brains for either of us? You want to know our opinions, our thoughts on anything? Yeah, just send them to us. We'll tell you. We won't hold back.
We won't hold back.
No. But, yeah, and you can also email us and feel free to tell us how much Ike sucks.
Sure, go for it, man.
Yeah. And don't forget, go to davedynasty.com. Hit that Amazon affiliate link as you do your Christmas shopping. And help out the little man. Well, hard times, baby. Hard times. We need a little money. I don't know.
What the hell was that?
That's Dusty, baby. Dusty
No,
Rhodes.
okay, I was going to say, was that like a Dusty Rhodes insult? Or like a Dusty Rhodes thing?
Insult?
It was an insult to his memory. that was...
That is my homage. Dusty's the man.
If you say so.
But anyway, hit that. Just shut up. Just seriously. Just hit that Amazon affiliate link and then do our shopping. No cost to you, and it helps us out. If plain and simple, if you don't do it, you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
That's all. What else can you say? Because it's nothing. It takes you 2 more seconds to hit that link. It doesn't cost you anything, and you're helping us. 'Tis the season. Be charitable.
'Tis the season to be merry. My name is Mary.
That's funny. My name is Mary.
No shit. If you
Christmas Vacation reference.
If you don't know that reference, you
go watch a Christmas movie. It's that time of year. And hey, Ike, we have a good interview lined up for next week.
Yeah,
I
seen
just
that.
Secured that today. Be talking to him this week. It is one half of the team formerly known as Team IOU, now calling themselves the Carnies.
Yes.
It is the Music City Mutt, Carrie Awful. Oh, he's the man.
He is.
If you do not know Carrie Awful, one of the most entertaining and best dudes in the business, and a talent in the ring, that will be a good interview. He did a Ring of Honor tryout camp here recently. He's getting ready to drop his own podcast at PW Ponderings. They're doing the image change from TMIU. There's lots of things we're going to talk about and pick his brain. That will be fun. When I actually messaged him and asked him, hey, when are we going to get you on the show? He replied, anytime you want, Playboy.
Anytime you want, Playboy.
That right there sets the stage for what this interview is going to be like. It is going to be good. Going to be good. We've got lots of guys that we're going to be interviewing over the next few weeks. That'll be fun. But next week, it'll be Carrie Awful. So brace yourself. It'll be good.
Oh, speaking of interviews, I just want to throw a shout out to Z Media. I got my dog to shut up in the background. You're welcome. Thanks for your amazing feedback on that. That was incredible feedback. That dude's so smart. Oh my god! I think he should be the new producer on our show. Yeah, I just had to say that. And I think he's got an amazing brain. You know.
Are you crushing on him now?
No, it was sarcasm.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm pretty sure, his intelligence, even if you double his intelligence, it'd still probably be 0. Like, 2 times 0 is still 0.
Mathematically impossible.
Well, he has the IQ of, so. Anyways.
Got the IQ of what?
I was going to say a monkey, but, I am I'm the trained monkey, though. But monkeys are pretty smart, though, so I can't give him that much credit.
You're trying to dig yourself into that hole now, right? Trying to redeem yourself? Just don't even. You're a monkey in love with the lead singer of Train.
Hey, like I said monkeys are pretty smart. They got
Not if they're in love with the lead singer of Train.
Hey, Train is awesome. Can you say you don't like Train? Can you truthfully say that?
I'm not a big fan of no.
Do you not like the song Hey Soul Sister?
Is that the only song you know?
No, I like Drops of Jupiter. I like Save Me
do.
San Francisco.
All
that stuff's good. But Hey Soul Sister's my favorite. I know every lyric to every song.
They're all right, but
they're not like
they're
something
not like
fantastic.
one of those when I get in the car I say, oh, you know what I want to listen to?
Let's throw some Train on. I have them in like a playlist, but I wouldn't like specifically listen to just them.
Is the playlist just titled with a bunch of hearts?
No, it's my driving playlist actually.
Your driving playlist is Train?
Well, I drive sometimes.
It's just Train?
No. It's got like everything.
Everything. Yeah, okay.
From the 70s forward. Actually, 60s forward.
When I'm in the car, I either listen to other podcasts or the Ramones. It's pretty much that exclusively.
Podcast with them.
Right now, it's Christmas music.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a lot of Christmas music. But.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Well, here's the deal. Ike's singing. It's time to go home. Time to wrap it up. We're getting that signal from the ref. Let's take it home, boys. We're done here. Vinnie Mac's in the back saying, this thing's the drizzling shits. Let's shut him up.
This thing's the drizzling shits. Let's shut him up.
You know it's bad. It really starts unraveling after Ike starts singing.
Hey.
So just for the record, if
Rudolph
we are
the
this
red-nosed reindeer.
if we are this weird and this off the wall, and we are both sober, I mean, we're not drinking anything.
I'm
You
thirsty.
will definitely want to check out our new YouTube show, Wrestling and Booze, and see what we're
YouTube.
like when we're drunk.
YouTube show. Is that what you said? YouTube. the death glare. Your speaking is almost as bad as Z Media spelling.
Oh, wow. Ooch. Ouch.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
On that note.
That's a good one. I'm just saying. Woo! You win.
Hey. It was an observation. You have to make observations sometimes.
I am making an absolute infinite number of observations for you right now. This has been an enlightening episode for me. Dear, whatever. Let's just, you know what? We're done. Take it home. There we are. That's it. That wraps up this episode. Hey, make sure you also check out episode 11 that also dropped. Who doesn't like about a half hour full of Mance Warner giving his wisdom? It is good stuff. The Warner's Wisdom 6-pack, Volume 1. Check that out. Share us. Help spread the word. The machine's still rolling. It's all going well. And we are done for this week. We will see you next week with that interview with Carrie Awful and more carnal urgings or carnal longings for the band Train by Ike Isaacs. So, yeah, that wraps this episode up. This is the Dave Dynasty Show. Check us out, www.davedynasty.com. We're out of here. I am Dave Dynasty.
And I am Ike Isaacs.
We will see you next week. Bye.